We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. The Diamondbacks look for their 7th straight victory next. Jose Urquidy will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Eddie.
In now, Eddie James. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in, Keston Hiura. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. So up steps Joey Bart now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Standing in, Eddie James. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eddie James.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Canario is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
Number 8.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Giants. Number 2, Marco.
Fly ball to straightaway left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the 1st out. Digging in, Eddie James. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that.
High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.
4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 20 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Number 73, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this is.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Round.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. And he's back into second here safely.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Settling in now, Keston Hiura. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Runner's on his way to third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Looking up is the left fielder at the track, the wall, and that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Now at the plate, Eddie James. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. Now batting, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat.
Joey Bart.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants are down. Standing in, Greg Deichmann.
Now batting, the left fielder, Greg Deichmann.
That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
Ready now, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, way to drive that. Nice hit.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Into the box now, Manuel Margot trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup.
Right here. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Diamondbacks lead this one 5-0. Stepping in, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Eddie.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. Canario is right there, one down.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive.
Coming to the plate now, Jalen Miller. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Jalen.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left.
2-2-2.
James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Arizona Diamondbacks set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Casey Mize earns win number 15 on the year. Number 73 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Geraldo da Silva will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Alexander Canario. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Alexander Canario.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. James will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Robert Poisson.
Shortstop, Robert.
In the air out to left. James comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Eddie James will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Here we go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away. Up next for Arizona, Eddie James, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop toward the second baseman. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Arizona get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division, not a surprise. Jackson Goddard earns a league best 17th victory. Geraldo da Silva is settled with a loss after giving up only one earned. Blake Walston hammers down the save, his 42nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Steve Champion, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if...
Now to the plate, Jalen Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home.
Jalen.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. James arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Striding in once again, Eddie James.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pick.
Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me,
Eddie James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And the pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with one away. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Swing and he pops him up. Bichette makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So up steps Joey Bart now.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Bart.
The 0-2 delivery. On, he pops it up. Franco into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jalen Davis. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much.
Striding into the box, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Eddie James.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Man,
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in to try it again, Manuel Margot. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Benson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. So striding in, Bo Naylor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is into the box now. Eddie James. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the cove and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The D-backs, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. John Duplantier records his 14th winning decision of the season. Steve Champion is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final